Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where everything's being really shiny. I just noticed how shiny it is. Okay, I was also thinking while I was waiting for the video to process, like, the Asari, I don't see why they're not coming again, because the ones who have bad blood are the Solarians and the Turian and the Krogan. The Asari didn't really have anything to do with it, so I don't know why they're not coming. I don't understand their reasoning. There was also another thing that I remembered that I was really proud of myself for thinking of, and I can't think of it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna continue flouncing around the ship and asking people what they think of Edie. Because that's hilarious to me. I wonder if we should implement some Reaper technology into the ship. Like if there will be like an upgrade system like with Mass Effect 2 where you can do that. Do I have to have a cutscene every time I walk in here? Because I'm not going to come in here. Oh, look. Oh, you can see movement.
Greetings, Commander Shepard.
What are you?
I'm Glyph, a VI assistant to Dr. Tassoni. I help her sort and catalog collected data. She's asked me to draw your attention to a terminal connected to her information network. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
I just realized that I think I must have come in here on a recording before where the audio cut out of, and I haven't actually been in here yet, so sorry about that. I think I did do a grand tour of the ship in one of those recordings that got bugged out. So maybe we'll have a quick run around, and I know I went down to the armory too, and I was really bummed when I realized that all the stuff I bought would no longer be useful to me, so let's talk to Liara.
Liara? What is all this stuff?
After you left for Earth, I had the chance to track down the information trader who'd kidnapped my friend. It wasn't easy, but I found the Shadow Broker and took over his information
apparently
network.
I didn't need help with.
You're running that from the Normandy?
What I can. Not all of the old broker's networks remained intact, but I have agents.
So you took over as the galaxy's most famous information trader.
Notorious might be a better term. At least it means I can help research this Prothean device. It's far too dangerous to use until we understand it.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
Hey, you just booped away. Okay, well now that we're here, and Liara is the information, or the Shadow Broker now.
Hello again, Shepard.
How did you take out the old Shadow Broker?
It cost me. I had to hire dozens of mercenaries just to storm his lair.
You really wanted him dead, huh?
The broker captured a friend. I swore I'd get him back.
And?
I was too late to save him.
Maybe if I'd helped her out, it would have gone better.
What happened when you became the broker?
I made what use of the network I could, but my main base of operations was scuttled when Cerberus attacked. I saved whatever crucial hardware I could, but I'd rather not talk about it.
Yikes.
The important thing is that I still have data feeds and agents, although the war's taking a toll on the latter.
So I probably, if I'd have helped her out, I would have, she'd probably be a better war asset. Oh, bummer.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky Edie let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own,
Oh,
Dr.
boy.
Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Graduate school.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
After the time I saw you on Ilium? Well, apart from becoming the broker, I spent my time looking for any defense against the Reapers. The only substantial records were the Protheans. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Okay.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
I'm really sorry that I didn't get to this sooner. I kept not...
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Gee, thanks. I did read this. I swear I did this on a working recording, but I guess not. It's very interesting watching Liara's progression. Paper under comparison of modern present time monetary circuit logic. It's interesting to note that her essays correspond with what's going on, and like at the beginning she's all like bright-eyed and cheery, you know, and first contact protocols, you know, and then, you know, continuing to learn more about their logic and continuing to grow as a person she is, and then she starts looking at the Prothean end, correcting her notes, and then moving on into the Prothean biology after what she saw that happened to him. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? Check out those implants. She's awake. Cerberus operative is unintelligible. Hello, do you know where you are? Do you know how much gosh darn trouble you're in? Hey, if you're in trouble, I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can... Oh, gross. Oh, I didn't see this last time. Oh, they got blown up on. Yikes. How come they didn't scan the implants when they brought her in? I don't have any upgrades. Okay. Gee, thanks. I wonder, I don't know now. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't go see her. I did. Did I not? Did it not count this either? I went through every single... It didn't! Oh, gosh dang it. God, I can't believe I didn't do this. I did a whole entire tour of the ship on one of the recordings, and the whole thing must have glitched out for me to not use any of it. But I went through and checked everybody's room. This is the first one I went to. I went to Thane's room first, and it has the Destiny Ascension here, a model ship that I can put in my room. But I went to every single room, and I just kind of reminisced about each person. It's different here. He doesn't have his cot or his weapons or anything, and the windows aren't open to the central core. But I really miss his voice. He had a very soothing voice for me. Can't go into the bathrooms anymore. And this is where, oh yeah, this is where, Oh, why can't I remember her name? She was the thief that I got kind of last minute. Oh, I can't remember her name now. I did in the other one, but they've taken out all her stuff, which makes sense. But an Alliance poker table, huh? Oh yeah, this is the bar that Garrus said he would drink me under if I wanted to. He used to be able to mix drinks, but I didn't see any point to it. I liked her though, but I always felt like her conversation options were kind of last minute because she didn't have any cutscenes to talk to, but she had really interesting lines, so... Whoa, whoa. Okay, that was life support. Crew. Nobody's chit-chatting in here. I wonder why they've closed the shutters to the core. Samara used to be in here. I really liked her a lot. They've changed it up a little bit. Oh. Added real books in here. I know, what was her name? I think it started with a K. But she said, don't laugh at my books. You know, I like the feel of them. Unless these are like DVDs or something. But they look like more like books. Well, that's beautiful. Oh, I can't believe it. I did this whole tour of the ship. And oh, it only lets me into the girl restroom. Last time Edie would get mad at you if you went into the wrong gender one. Oh boy. Okay, let's go to engineering for a bit then, if I haven't gone. Oh, that's so frustrating. Miranda used to be in the XO room where Liara is now. Didn't look anything like it. And okay, I hope like Donnelly and stuff are here. See, I didn't talk. I talked to him. I did.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
That's what Tali said.
And about that, Cerberus, I mean. I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post.
That was sort of unfair of Chakwas now, because, you know, having to leave your post. Yeah, I mean, he was needed in the Alliance, too. I remember I was kind of wondering where he was at when I went down to Mass Effect 2. I was like, oh, Engineer Adams isn't here anymore.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Good, good.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away.
So mean.
The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering.
What?
Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Something I can do to help?
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Too bad I can't actually fly her around.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier
Interesting
said
mind
than done.
games.
But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Yeah, if Joker likes her, then anybody does.
Carry on.
It's good to have you back.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Good to have you back. Oh, I'm still bumming about that, though. Did I complete? Tally used to be here. Tally is one of my favorite. I love Tally. Her and Thane are my favorite. And Garrus. Some of my favorite people. Tally, I think I chose Tally as the romantic interest for my male shepherd. Oh. Oh, cool. I didn't notice this last time around. I thought maybe, because I looked in everybody's room for a model ship after, because I went to Thane's first. Just to kind of, you know. I miss him a lot. I wonder if I get to see him. I have the Citadel DLC, and I have the, I guess I should talk about this at like the beginning of a video, but I have the Citadel DLC, the Leviathan, and one other one that I can't remember, but Jack used to be here. I liked Jack, and then she got weird because she thought I was pursuing a romantic interest with her when I really just wanted her to be happy where, you know, on the ship, but she got all weird. I was like, no. But I miss these two, like, Connolly and the girl, too. Like, they were really funny. Like, I would come down here just to, like, stand here and, like, listen to their little one-liners, the little witty banters that they had. I really enjoyed that. And I swear Grunt was over here, but... And now, oh, I realized, yeah, they've added another floor with a loading screen and still no stairs, except right there. I was like, where did they add, like, they're telling me they only retrofitted, but they added a whole new floor, but then I realized that I'm able to go down there now when I couldn't do that before, so.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the fan mail.
She didn't talk about... Trainer didn't talk to her when I was in here last time. But I remember when I came in here, I was like, ugh, because the Grunt was over there. I remember now. And then I walked in here where I couldn't last time, and I was like, yeah, so this is where she's staying. But a war asset's a war asset.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one
That's
gets
Thane
my
back
attention.
there, I think.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Wow, that would be impressive. But I do want to take a look at this. Because I was looking back here, and I'm pretty sure some of it, like that little kid up there in the top, like the middle left up there. Pretty sure that that's probably like one of the developers' kids or something, and maybe even like, you know, this is somebody's mom or something. And maybe these human faces are pictures of people. But that's a Quarian face mask down there, and there's a couple Solarians. Those are some Hanar, but that, I think that's Thane. If it's not, it might be just a Drell, but there are actually a couple pictures. Oh, there's an Asari stripper up there. I want to know what this is, like what it is to her, like why she's standing in front of it. But, I mean, there's another, like, half picture of Thane. But what's interesting is that some of the human pictures have the words missing on them. And see, there's another picture of what might be a developer and their family. A kid or something. And there's a Turian up there. A couple more Asari. I'm really curious what this is. Let's talk to her again.
Oh. Whose mech was that? She has got some curves.
Well, that's the unshackled AI, who apparently can just stick herself into whatever machine she wants to be in, which is cool. Portable, I guess. If she breaks down in the field, she can take over another mech. She probably needs a high cognitively processing one, though, like the humanoid built one. Probably like your average Geth, like Prime, or just your average Geth platform type thing would not be sufficient for her processing power. Again, though, the lack of stairs is killing me because it's a huge safety hazard. Yeah, okay, this is where I was here last time, I'm sorry. Maybe should we go talk to James first? He's over there being all manly. What the heck is he doing? Is he asleep over there? He has got... Are you serious? The man does not need this. Why is he so buff? That is like so stupid. He looks ridiculous.
Hey, boss. So, that Turian's on board now, no?
Why am I in his armpit?
That and Edie's got herself a shiny robot body.
What?
She got that Cerberus bot and took it over.
You're shitting me.
I shit you not.
Huh. You down here for a reason? Or are you just looking?
I did just come to chat, but I might stay for the show.
Have to work harder than that if you're in the bush. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know you.
Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola.
Lola?
Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
Do I not get to fight him?
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
Died.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Oh, crap. I didn't see that.
Tough choice. But it was the right call.
You think so?
I would have done the same.
That's what's funny. You were doing the same thing. You took out the collectors. We never needed that intel.
You need to look for those left trigger things.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was
Yes, it was.
You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
There we go. Got him.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Well, I don't want to, like, romanticize him at all, okay? He's, like, way too burly for me.
Lola.
I'm bleeding!
You kind of look like...
What? What?
So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you
Yes.
made me blush.
What a good game. Oh, I should probably call it here. Jeez, 26 minutes. Yeah, since this one wasn't very action-packed, I'll probably be uploading another one quickly. But yeah, sometimes I don't see the triggers, especially the blue one. It especially kind of blends in with the surroundings, and it's like, ugh, and it's like on the left side where I don't see it. Like the right one is, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little more angled towards the right side, but I guess, I don't know. But I like Vega, but I'm definitely not going to be romancing. Flirting is fun. Romancing, no. He's like made of steroids and freaking weights. It's kind of, he's a little bit disproportionate to me. Besides, we've already gone over that a bazillion times. Okay, anyway, yes, I will cut this one off here. And if you guys like the video, go ahead and leave it a like. If you want to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe, which would be awesome. And let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video. Thanks.